Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Gemini, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking and you chose this direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, Gemini, let's get started. How does Gemini currently view this relationship? All right, all major arcana. So we do have the Justice card. We do have the Chariot. And then we also have the Magician. You could be dealing with another Gemini, possibly a Virgo, maybe even a Cancer or a Libra. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. It kind of looks like you made a decision to do something. Whatever this decision is that you recently decided to essentially make, you're very determined to essentially see it through and not allow anyone or anything stand in your way from doing whatever this thing is that you so badly want to essentially do. Because there's something that you want to do. It's like you're making a decision to go off and do something. And you're very determined to go off and do it. And very determined to not allow anyone or anything stand in your way. But with the Magician coming out here, I don't feel like this is your energy. I don't feel like this is your energy. It's interesting because I never look at the Magician like this. But I feel like somebody is indirectly trying to, okay, I feel like this person is trying to indirectly distract you. Yeah, it's like they're trying to like indirectly throw you off your path, throw you off your game, but they're doing it very indirectly. Like they're not making it obvious, in other words, or they're trying to throw you off your path. Before I look into the Magician, tell me more about the Justice card. All right, so we do have the Four of Swords, we do have the Seven of Wands, and then we also have the King of Wands. Whatever this thing is that you're deciding to go off and do, it's something that you've been wanting to do for a while now, but I just kind of feel like you've just been allowing things and or people to essentially stand in your way from getting up and actually going off and doing it and making it happen. And this could be referring to absolutely anything, you know, for some of you, maybe you've been wanting to, go back to school to further your education, to land a job in a field that you're really, really passionate about, but life has just been fucking lifing. Or, you've had, things stand in your way, or people, even stand in your way. But it kind of looks like whatever was standing in your way, whether it had been you just simply standing in your own way, or other people standing in your own way, or life just fucking lifing, I feel like you're done. You know what I mean? Like making I am getting excuses, because for some of you, it could have a lot to do with you just kind of making excuses like, oh, well, I can't go back to school because of this and this and this. And well, I can't work out because of this and this and this. And I can't do this because of this and this and this. I am definitely getting that for a lot of you. You could have made a lot of excuses, which could have delayed, this whole process of you getting whatever this thing is, started, or pursuing whatever this thing is that you've been wanting to pursue for quite some time now. So excuses could play a role in this. People could play a role in this. Life, just lifing, could have played a role in this. But regardless of what was playing a role in preventing you from getting up and doing what you got to do and manifesting the things that you want to manifest into fruition here for yourself, it kind of looks like you're very determined, to make it happen and get out of your own way, or don't allow anybody to stand in your way anymore. Now, I want to look at this individual. Tell me more. Whoever this individual is that's going to indirectly distract you from your purpose, from accomplishing and achieving whatever this thing is that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself. It's somebody close to you. It's somebody who has been a part of your life. I almost want to say for quite some time now. Gemini. I'm like getting an image of this like a tongue. So, because okay, here's the thing. One second. Here's the thing with the devil right next to the Magician. I mean, this could definitely represent like brujeria, or like how do you say that in English? Like like black magic, like somebody like putting a spell on you, things of that nature. But I am getting like an image of a tongue. So I don't necessarily feel like this person's going as far as to like sacrifice a bunch of chickens in their basement or anything like that, or going as far as to like, I don't know, like going as far as to like buy candles from like the Botanica or anything like that. Like what I see this person doing, is like verbally saying something to you. Like, let's just say, for example, you're trying to start a business. Well, this person could be verbally telling you, Gemini, why don't you just give up? You know that you're not gonna, you're not gonna be able to have like a successful business. Like you already know that. Like, why don't you just go back to like working your regular job and just stop this bullshit already? Like, you know you're not gonna have a successful business. You know that you're not gonna make it. Like they're verbally telling you something. And that's like another way of like how do you say that in English, man? That's like another way of doing like brujeria on a person, like I guess black magic on a person, is by using your voice. You know what I mean? Because there's a whole lot of power in a person's tongue, right? So this person, this journey that you're on, this person might say something along the lines of, oh, Gemini, why don't you just give up? You're never going to be successful. Just give up. You're never going to be that famous actor you've always wanted to be. You're never going to be that musician you've always, just stop. Just give up, please. Oh my God, just stop. You know what I mean? Like nobody in your family is successful, Gemini. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Like you're not going to be the one. You're not going to be the one out of your whole entire family who's going to be successful. Just stop it. Just stop it, Gemini. Just stop it. Like I am definitely, getting that, but this person's going to be doing other things to try to like distract you, from your purpose is basically what I'm getting. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you're on a weight loss journey. Well, this person might go as far as to buy you a cheeseburger. Perfect example. Boom. Like, come on, Gemini. It's just one cheeseburger. It's not gonna fucking hurt you. And then that one cheeseburger is gonna turn into two cheeseburgers, three. You know what I mean? The list goes on and on. All right, let's just keep going. How does this person currently view this relationship with Gemini? We have the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Wands. And then we also have the Ace of Swords out here. Okay, so in regards to how this person is currently viewing this relationship with you. Okay, so you're dealing with somebody who loves attention. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. But this is somebody who lives for your attention. You know what I mean? I am definitely getting that, and attention from others as well. They just love attention, more of the story. And they kind of feel like this journey that you're on, it's something that's definitely going to essentially benefit you. Not necessarily your relationship with this person or your marriage with this person or even them. It's something that's going to benefit you, okay, is basically what I'm getting. But it's taking up a lot of your time. And they don't like that, because the more this thing takes up all of your time, the less time you're going to be spending with them, the less time you're going to be focused on them. And they don't necessarily like that. They want you to go back to making them your main focus / priority, more of the story, because they like attention, and they love the attention that you have always basically given them, right? Prior to you deciding to kind of sign yourself up to go do whatever this thing is that you want to go off and do, which is something that you've been wanting to do for a minute now. But you catch my drift, you know what I mean? Like, they just don't like the fact that this thing is taking up too much of their time and energy, because you're not really paying them that much time. And they don't necessarily like that. They just want you to go back to being like the old you all over again, is basically what I'm getting. Okay. How does Gemini feel? We have the Lovers. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. And then we also have the Three of Swords out here. Okay, so going back to like what I said over here, you have somebody in your life that is going to plant that seed of doubt within you, indirectly distract you from your purpose, or indirectly self-sabotage whatever it is that you're currently trying to do with your life. Okay, now with all of that being said, the fact that this person is saying things along the lines of, Gemini, you know you're never going to be successful, Gemini. Just stop, dude. Just stop. You're like wasting your time. Just stop it already. Like, or let's just say, I don't know, let's just say that you're deciding to go back to school. This person could be telling you something along the lines of, Gemini, come on, let's be honest. Like, You know you're not going to finish school. You know you're not going to get that degree, Gemini. Like, just stop. Like, why would you waste your time like that? Like, I just kind of feel like this person is purposely trying to plant that seed of doubt, you know, within you. And I think that to a certain extent, you're allowing it to kind of get the best of you to a certain extent, not fully, but to a certain extent. But is that going to stop you from starting that business you've always wanted to start? Fuck no. Is it going to stop you from getting that degree? Fuck no. Is it going to stop you losing the weight that you want to lose? Absolutely fucking not. I still see you deciding to keep going as you fucking should, okay? As you should. There's something about the thing, and you're probably like wondering, but why would this person do this? You know what I mean? Like, I thought they loved me. I thought they cared about me. I thought they wanted to see me win in life. This is that type of person that wants the two of you to be on the same like level, if that makes any sense. They want you guys to be on the same level. So let's just say, for example, you know, this person doesn't have a degree and now you all of a sudden want to go off and get a degree. Well, that's going to make this person feel less than. Okay, let's just say that you're trying to look for, you know, a better job that's going to pay you more. Well, then that means that you're going to be making more money than them, and that's going to make them feel less than. They don't like that. Let's just say that, for example, hypothetically speaking, you're trying to like lose weight. Well, if you lose weight and get fit and get toned and all that good stuff, and they're not, it's going to make them feel less than. They kind of feel like right now you guys are like on the same like level, and they want to keep it that way, because the fact that you guys are on the same level, it doesn't make them feel less than you. It makes them feel like you guys are basically equal. But if you go off and get, you know, if you lose weight, you get toned, you get fit and stuff like that, it's going to make them feel less than. If you go off and get a degree, it's going to make them feel less than. If you go off and get a better paying job, it's going to make them feel less than. You know, list goes on and on. That's why they're doing it, is because they don't want to essentially feel less than. They just don't, which is also kind of telling me that this person doesn't really have any sort of desire to get a degree. They don't have the desire to get fit. They don't have the desire to start a business. They just don't have that desire. And this is why they are intentionally trying to, no, indirectly trying to self-sabotage you, is basically what I'm getting. Now, in regards to how this person is currently feeling, okay? This person, since you've been on this journey, whatever this journey is that you've been on, because everybody's situation is going to be different, this person has noticed a significant change, you know, within you, and they personally do not like that. It does cause this person to feel like there's a massive disconnect that's being formed here between the two of you. They also feel like there's, you know, distance that's being created here between the two of you. I'm also getting that as well, and a lack of communication and quality time. So these drastic changes that are taking place are because you're deciding to sign yourself up to go do something with your life that's going to ultimately benefit you. It's taking up a lot of your time and a lot of your energy, to the point where maybe you don't spend that much time with this person because you're too busy studying or working out, or I don't know, trying to get this business of yours off the ground, you know, things of that nature. I just kind of feel like the fact that you're deciding to go off and do this, it's just fucking things up, you know what I mean? Like, between the two of you. And I think that this person's going to be voicing that to you very, very soon, that they don't like the fact that, you know, ever since you decided to go back to school, they barely see you, they barely talk to you, they barely spend, you know, quality time with you. Or if this is you deciding to do something else with your life, they're going to be voicing all of this to you very, very soon, in hopes that you can go right back to the person that you used to be. We have the Six of Swords, we have the King of Swords, and then we also have the Judgment card. Okay. This person, the way that they are going to find themselves acting towards you is going to specifically remind you of somebody that used to do this to you, is basically what I'm getting. Like, let's just say that in the past you wanted to go off and do something with your life, but you had somebody in your life indirectly trying to like self-sabotage you, or get you to go back to, like, you know, the person that you used to be and things of that nature. I feel like you dealt with somebody in the past that used to do this to you. So it could be like a family member, maybe even a friend, or like, you know, somebody that you were, you know, once upon a time romantically involved with. I just kind of feel like when it comes down to you, Gemini, I think that a lot of people can see a whole lot of potential within you. And if you were the type of person to kind of hold yourself back, I think that that kind of made a lot of people in your life comfortable. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, you know, it does make people uncomfortable, you know, when they encounter somebody who, you know, has as much potential as you do, who has, you know, a bright light like you do, you know, and the fact that you, for example, probably went out of your way to dim your light made a lot of people around you very, very comfortable. Maybe you went, you know, out of your way from, you know, yeah, maybe you stood in your own way from accomplishing and achieving a lot of things in your life, which made a lot of people around you comfortable. I just kind of feel like people feel very threatened by your light and, you know, your power and your ability to manifest and create whatever the fuck you want in this life. I mean, you technically speaking harness magician energy because you are a Gemini, and who also harnesses magician energy is Virgo. So the Virgos and the Geminis are really, really good at manifesting the things that they want in this life, you know? So yeah, I just kind of feel like if you were the type of person to dim your own light because of X, Y, and Z, or if you were the type of person to kind of hold yourself back from accomplishing and achieving, you know, the things that you want to accomplish and achieve, you know, for yourself and reaching your full potential, yeah, it made a lot of people around you very, very comfortable. But now that you don't want to dim your light anymore, now you don't want to essentially play small, you know, anymore, it's kind of freaking people out. It's kind of freaking people out. You know what I mean? So it could have freaked somebody out in the past that you used to deal with, because that's the thing, is that these people, this person from your past and the person that you're currently connecting with, they see your damn potential. And maybe you were the type of person that just simply didn't see your own damn potential. That's a possibility, but now you're starting to see it. You know what I mean? And now you're deciding to pursue it and not fucking hold back, you know? And that freaks people out. It does scare people, because this journey that you're on is going to change you, regardless if you want it to change you or not. I mean, it's going to change you, and it could very well change your relationship with the people that you currently have friendships with and are close to, or you're even romantically involved with. I mean, that's a very, very big possibility. It's a very big possibility, dude. It's a huge possibility. And it could change your relationship with this person. You might wake up one day and you're just like, yeah, why am I even with this person? You know, they don't have goals, they're not driven, they're not ambitious, why am I with them? You know, that could happen. It's a possibility, you know what I mean? And I think that that's kind of why this person's kind of very hell-bent on, but just go back to the way you used to be, Gemini. Just go back to the way that you used to be, you know, because it made them feel safe, it made them feel secure. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, we got the Empress, and then we also have, you're leveling up in some way, shape, or form. How, I don't know, but whatever this journey is that you're on and whatever it entails, it's something, like I said, that's going to ultimately benefit you. Not them, not anybody else, you, okay? But you're definitely leveling up. I am definitely getting that. You're definitely leveling up in a variety of different ways. I don't even feel like it's just one way that you're leveling up. I'm getting like there's many other ways that you're essentially leveling up. So for example, like you could be leveling up career-wise. You could be leveling up physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I just kind of see you leveling up in all sorts of different ways, to be completely honest. I do. I definitely do. So we have the King of Cups to the Ten of Cups. We got the Two of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles to the Seven of Wands to the Four of Swords. Your person, going back to what I said, they really do love attention, and the fact that you're shifting all of your attention and focus onto yourself, it's causing this person to feel unimportant in your life. You know what I mean? It causes this person to feel like they go last, you know, in your life. They don't go first in your life anymore. They go last in your life, because this person's kind of looking at you as somebody who went from prioritizing them and your relationship with them to prioritizing yourself and the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself, you know, your goals and your dreams and, you know, things of that nature. And I can't emphasize this enough. They just don't fucking like it. They don't fucking like it. I also feel like this person tends to kind of wonder at times, like, why the all of a sudden change? Like, why are you all of a sudden deciding to, like, go back to school all of a sudden? Why are you deciding to, like, lose weight all of a sudden? Why are you deciding to start that business all of a sudden? Like, what the hell's going on? I am definitely getting that. I am definitely getting that. But despite the fact that this person, you know, tends to wonder, like, damn, why is Gemini doing this? Why is Gemini doing that? Is it because of another man? Is it because of another woman? Is it because they plan on leaving me? Is it because of this? Is it because of that? Like, I feel like this person's trying to keep the hope and the faith that you're not doing all of this for any wrong reasons or anything like that. But like I said, the more you continue to grow and evolve as an individual, the more they're going to find themselves essentially feeling less than within their relationship with you. So you might start to notice this person constantly fishing for reassurance, you know, from you. I am definitely getting that. But are they going to try to stop you along the way? Yeah, absolutely. Because if you continue to improve, they're going to continue to feel less than, you know what I mean? And they don't want to feel that way, but I just don't feel like it's fair for you, because it's not your fault that they don't have the desire to start a business. It's not your fault that they don't have the desire to get a degree. It's not your fault that they don't have the desire to lose weight. It's just not your fault. You know what I mean? It's just not your fault. But I do see this person trying their hardest to self-sabotage you along the way, unfortunately, Gemini. All right, so that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.